Hey guys, Kasem Digital Gladiator back again with another video for you today. So I think it's, day 11 now in our 30-day challenge, getting almost halfway, so pretty far into it, which is awesome. So in this video, we're going to be talking about PBNs again, and specifically why your PBN links aren't working or aren't packing the punch that they could be and should be. So let's just get right into that. First off, let's talk about what most SEOs do with their PBNs. So first off, they're going to install a basic theme on WordPress that allows, the full post on the homepage, so they can get the homepage link, right, which is totally fine. And then they're going to maybe create about or contact privacy pages just to make the PBN look somewhat legitimate and like a real site to Google manual reviewers if they look at it somehow. And then they're going to add, their article to the money site. The article that links to the money site, and add that to the PBN. And then maybe on that article they add an image or YouTube video, sometimes not even doing that. And then they just send a link to the money site, and then they send a link to a relevant Wikipedia page as the authority link, so that it's linking to an authority, so people don't. So it's not just linking, the only site it links to is not just the money site, and also so it adds some sort of relevance to the article. It's not just linking to the money site basically. And then they just never touch the PBN again, and they just leave it be, and they just create more PBNs and link out to their money site with more PBNs, right? That's what most people do, and that it can still work, but either A, they're going to need a lot more PBNs, B, the PBNs get de-indexed in the future and you might lose ranking, and you probably will lose ranking, or C, it just doesn't work and you're not seeing rank increases or great rank increases. You might go from page 4 to page 3, but that's not really helping you, right? So what you should be doing, so you install WordPress first step. This is if you're using WordPress. You don't even have to use WordPress for PBN. You can use other things like Joomla, Drupal, HTML sites, anything you really want to. That's something that a lot of people don't understand, is we use WordPress just because it's really easy and it's simple, and so many sites are already on WordPress that it's not a footprint if you have a lot if not the majority of the sites linking to you on WordPress, because I think the stats are like 25% of all sites on the internet are using WordPress, so that's a lot of sites. But anyway, they do that, and they add you want to add a custom logo, so it's like a legitimate brand. How many sites don't have custom logos these days? Like pretty much zero, maybe 1% if that. So you want to get a custom logo. You want to add unique about page, contact, privacy, and in terms of service, and then also a relevant inner page. This is the step that a lot of people don't do. A relevant inner page that's not on your home page. So it can be like just 300 to 500 words, nothing crazy, just about the subject of what the site's related to, just so that it makes it a little bit more legitimate as well. So that's the step that is a little bit more than most people would take. But again, if you want to make the site look legitimate, you need to take a little bit extra steps to do so. And then you also recreate old pages, like I talked about in the last video, where you recreate old pages and they're supporting articles for the money site article. The article that's linked to the money site, they're supporting pages for that. And it also prevents like 404s. These old pages generally have links pointing to them, and I showed that in the last video, so make sure you watch that as well, so you get the full picture of all this. And then you want to test the PBN as well before linking out to the money site. I've gone over this many times, but it's where you wait 36 to 40 days, and then you link to a test site, and I've gone over how to do that as well in a previous video. I'll link that video in the description so you can watch that if you haven't already. But that's a crucial step, a step that you do not want to avoid. You want to make sure you take advantage of that, and you do a test before you link out to your money site. And then now you want to link out to your money site after doing a test, after it's passed, after you've done everything else. You want to link to the money site and also to relevant authority site. And notice how I didn't say Wikipedia there, right? I said relevant authority site. And then you also want to optimize the article. So let's go farther into optimizing articles. I really want to touch on that, because that is something that probably 95% of SEOs don't do. And these are people who are using PBNs, they don't do this. So again, going back to the point of treating a PBN like a money site, you really want to do that. So you want the article that links to your money site, and frankly all the articles on the PBN, you want to add H2s, add H3s, keywords in the H2 or H3s. Not stuffing, not crazy stuffing, but if the article is about like best dog care products, right? That's the article. And then you have in the H2s like top 3 reviewed dog care products, something like that. And then in the H3s, then those are like the product names. So again, not keywords in all of them, but the H2 kind of, you want to get the keyword in there if at all possible, if it makes sense. And then you add image, YouTube video to the post. You always want to have at least one of those, if not both. But I wouldn't put both in every single one, because that can be a footprint. If you have like 30, 40, 50 PBNs linking to your money site and they all have an image and a YouTube video in them, that's a little sketchy in my opinion. So usually I'll do both, but also sometimes I'll switch it up and just put a YouTube video, or sometimes I'll just put an image. So it's not a huge deal, but you want to have at least one of them for rich media. You want rich media in each one of your posts. And then of course you want to add keywords to the content as well. Like why are you not optimizing the content of your PBNs? That's something that you can easily do in like 2 minutes time, if not less, and then you have it optimized, and it just helps you rank a lot better. And then lastly, you want to link to a relevant authority site, like I said, not Wikipedia. In most cases, you don't want to link to Wikipedia, because that's what every other SEO is doing. I'm sure if not already, Google will catch on to that eventually. I just don't do it just on the fact that every other SEO is doing it, and I don't want to do what every other SEO is doing. And you should take on that same mantra. You shouldn't do what every other SEO is doing, because it's eventually going to be found out and caught, and it's not something I want to risk. So those are some key points I wanted to go over. I hope you get the idea. Really optimizing articles on PBNs is huge. Making PBNs look like legitimate sites is huge. We have a PBN setup service that we do that with. I do that with my PBNs, and I offer that to you guys as well. I'll link that in the description along with a discount code for you. It's really inexpensive, so I highly suggest you either take advantage of that or do it yourself. Either way, I want you to get it done so you can see better results, and I'm very confident you will see better results, because we're seeing better results since we've changed this, added all these into our SOPs and our processes. We've seen a lot better results. So make sure you do it. It doesn't take much time. If you get anything from this video, just at least optimize the articles that are linking to your money sites, and that alone will help. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. We're still going strong in our 30-day challenge of a video every single day. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, so you're updated on that. And also join the Facebook group if you're not in there already, guys. Have a lot of value in there. That's going to be it. See you in the next one.